안녕하세요, 배드민턴 팬 여러분. 오늘은 요넥스 프랑스 오픈에서 펼쳐진 정말 흥미진진한 빅매치를 소개해드립니다. 대한민국의 에이스 안세영 선수, 그리고 중국 배드민턴의 간판 스타이자 가장 강력한 공격력을 자랑하는 허빙자오 선수가 맞붙었습니다. 이번 경기의 관전 포인트는 단연 창과 방패의 대결이었습니다. 허빙자오 선수는 경기 내내 날카로운 스매시로 안세영 선수를 몰아붙였는데요. 하지만 안세영 선수의 수비는 정말 놀라웠습니다. 허빙자오의 파상 공세를 온몸으로 막아내며 기회를 엿봤습니다. 1세트, 끈질긴 랠리 끝에 안세영 선수가 21대 18로 기선을 제압합니다. 정말 손에 땀을 쥐게 하는 승부였습니다. 이어지는 2세트에서도 안세영 선수의 집중력은 흐트러지지 않았습니다. 완벽한 네트 플레이와 수비로 상대를 압도하며 21대 16으로 경기를 마무리 짓습니다. 중국 최고의 선수를 상대로 보여준 안세영 선수의 완벽한 2대0 승리. 그 숨막히는 수비와 환상적인 경기 내용을 절대 놓치지 마세요. 지금 바로 이 영상에서 풀매치를 확인해 보시죠.
For each of those, but then there was the Continental Championships as well, there was the Asian Games as well. Young is certainly the push.
One of the other things which is so easy to forget, she's 22, which is, it's incredible to do at that age.
Yeah, I mean, the peak is still coming, you know?
In theory, she could
Get even
however
better.
many years, it could be 2, 3, 4 until she gets to.
She took that mantle of world number one. Well, she realised it's a childhood dream. It's done now. It's about staying at the top in a very, very first.
Such a young age. That's why she's such a complete player.
Just came in for the
Yeah.
reaction that she knows.
9-5.
And the points have fallen her way. Now a little bit more aggressive. That's in.
Club on the line.
Multiple medalists. Singles. See them really start going for each other tooth and nail. Now Bing Jiao being a little bit more aggressive.
It's got up.
Yeah, definitely been showing her opponent a lot of respect. Both of them, in fact, have been doing that. That's good enough. Again, Rowley using the full length and breadth of the court. Stepping in nicely to the net, but not staying there. Pulling back to backcourt. Oh, that's a great shot. What's that?
Quite there to be able to play that. That's a lovely shot. That cross-court net.
She seems to be getting a little bit more stuck in now. An Se-young, perhaps too late. Now dictating this point.
Brilliant.
This is wonderful. Dig deep to pick that up. Instinctive defense in the world number one. Coming in even. And that is a heavily taped up advanced stage of recovery.
You know, one stage being 13-6 down, bringing it all the way back to 14 all. Massive momentum shift.
Well, she's certainly stepping into the shots. She's certainly adding a little bit more fire.
Definitely moving better now, An Se-young.
Maybe some new An Se-young we see this year in terms of efficiency and unbeatable. And I think one of the greatest challenges that she's had to really get over is playing with that injury. At the top level, when good performances here. Start her, that's the one. Games in the Thai and Japan Opens as well. So to her, winning a game against An Se-young in the last couple of years has been the real challenge. And I think maybe she's daring to dream a little at 13-6. But now it's solidly been brought back down to earth.
All 6 of those were in 2023 last year, which was a dominant year.
Well, that's the thing about stats. You can always go one level deeper and a real run for money on court too. Of course, this means that all of the semi-finalists will be decided in this morning session.
Yesterday when the French players were playing, it was incredible.
Well, Tom Gikel and Delphine Delvaux was 3 quarterfinals. That's going to be very fun to watch. But right now, 18-17 for world number 1. And it's a mistake before it does. And that, of course, you can see in the fluidity of her movement.
How did she get that back?
How did she even manage to see that? Her footwork is always special to watch as well because of that. There's so many different machines working in that mammoth brain. Anticipation, recovery, and killer instincts. And of course, we have these wonderful shots. Oh, that's gone wide. So that's 1 game point saved. Nice from Bing Jiao.
Love ball. Play. Hold. Service over.
Absolutely fair part of the game. The better your net, the better your attack will be, because the shorter the lift, or the more time you have on the lift.
Service over.
Game. Just. Oh.
How low she was there from An Se-young was incredible.
And that's what I mean about her reaction time. Everything. Various engines working at the same time in her mind. Knows where she needs to be on court, and that is such an important skill.
quite. I knew that Bing Jiao won a gold at the Youth Olympics in the ladies singles. She'd be Yamaguchi in the final, but I didn't know she also won another medal in a different category, which was the mixed doubles. Earlier and continued her badminton career more in a
Service over.
social way, but over in Australia.
No, Bing Jiao just after that last point, head was dropping a little.
Brilliant net shot. Yeah, and it all came.
What she was like, I said, we both said she was a bit sluggish in that first part of game one, and she was missing left and right. She certainly tightened up her aim and is now really turning the screw. And still, that has to be mentioned, not at 100%. Just
Service over.
unbelievable stuff. Well, I told you, the women's singles draw evolving really well here at the morning session on quarterfinals Friday. Meanwhile, back on court one, An Se-young is back on the attack. Just at least, he is of course chasing the game now. Has been, in all honesty, for the last 10, maybe 15 points, but as I said, based on their last results, as you pointed out, Chris, the last 6 wins last year, also straight games in the last 2 defeats to An Se-young. He'll just be looking to pick up a game. That's step one for wall number 6.
Just missed it.
Maybe trying something.
9, 8.
This is a difficult thing.
Well, that's the thing with top level badminton, it's the tiny things that make big differences. That's wonderful from Having.
Head down the line, jump out.
4.2, 9 all.
Service over.
Oh, the forward that has to have a level of replay, how she was literally willing that net shot to go over and it didn't happen. Trying to pen Se-young back. That's gone long. Around
Play.
the turn of the millennium, 2000, just before. I guess, very busy man.
Hold.
With the amount of it. Oh, it's close now, 1 point in it.
Service over. 12.
You're world number one. Everyone's coming for you. You know, you can't get
Yeah.
any higher.
Yeah.
You're at the very kind of top of the pyramid, and it's
Right.
a much tougher place to be, I think, than people maybe realise, because obviously it's incredible being world number one. You're the very best player in the whole world. But how can you improve? Do you understand what I mean? You know, with Victor's performance yesterday, for me personally, it's one of those things that for him, forget and move on. You know, it's
Yeah,
just one
yeah.
performance. He's still just as good as his.
Wang Su-wei played a very, very good game.
Yeah, and this is the thing. I think sometimes, obviously, in elite sport, you have to delve into almost every possibility because each little difference makes a big difference.
Yeah.
And every intricate difference is so integral because 2-3% is a massive amount at the very, very top. But for me, yesterday with Victor, it's one of those. You forget and move on.
Yeah.
The more you delve into it, I think the more you almost can't find the answer, the more confused you'll get.
And as I said, it's not going to help. England is very good at bouncing back, whether it's from injury or from loss.
For me, you analyse Victor, he's one of the most complete players, professionalism, obviously the way he plays, physically. Everyone has a...
Bing Jiao has to make sure these next 2 or 3 points are at least half her way. Oh,
And Se-young has that that ability to punch the corner and it holds up just a fraction.
Hold.
that's nice. And let's pick up again. Instinctive defense from
The luxury of a partner where you can try and sneak off, get a new racket, come back on.
Some great body defense though from An Se-young. So it's a 3-point lead now. That's lucky for that one to be out.
Great shot. When An Se-young's taking that, she's clearly in front of the front tram line, let alone in the tram lines.
So back up to 3 again, and it's that body defense. Now it has turned really the top 4, top 5 have just taken patterns of play. Will go down in history. being one of the best. Which kind of makes the achievements of An Se-young last year even more special because of the people that she was beating. The likes of Chen Yufei, Kani Yamaguchi, of course, who was world number one before her. Some phenomenal players. That's one win, and still managing to really push the way she wants to play badminton on court. Some would say that vulnerability that comes from having that injury is made even more interesting because last year